My journey with American football started when I first went to the US, and I was asked, what extracurricular activity would you like to do? And my answer was right away, I want to learn American football, because it was something entirely foreign and new to me, something we didn't have back home or in the entire region actually. So I joined my high school's football team and I instantly fell in love with the game. Having learned the sport in the States, I was immersed in the culture of American football, and I got to see that it wasn't just a bunch of guys hitting each other like it was perceived by most people outside of the US. That it was truly a game of strategy, discipline, competitiveness, and mental prowess, and that it was teamwork in its purest form, because for each play to be executed, each member of the team has to do their job perfectly and synchronously. So after my US year ended and I went back home, with this new culture and new game, I started teaching it to my close friends and my relatives, and we would play catch with this weirdly egg-shaped ball. I taught them the basics, and we would sometimes play flag football or double touch football. Fast forward 5 years later, when I came across a Facebook post that said, "If you would like to join the first American football team in the country, come to this place at this time," and I was immediately intrigued. So the first practice we conducted, we were no more than 15 to 20 guys, most of which have never played the game, only seen it in the movies, and wanted to learn. And that's where our journey began. We held practices, we coached our teammates, we taught them everything we knew, and little by little our team grew from 15 guys to around 35. We had fundraisers, collected donations, made public appearances, contacted sponsors, all so we could buy our first set of pads and helmets, which we had actually to share at first because we couldn't afford equipment for the whole team. Almost 6 months into our program, we held our first international game at home against the Jeddah team from Saudi Arabia, and a few months after that we traveled to Egypt and played against the Cairo Wolves. And with every game our reputation grew and more people were attracted to the sport, which eventually grew from a bunch of guys playing in a school's rented soccer field into a full-fledged league, multiple teams, regular games, sponsors, and a fan base. We were now an established sport in Jordan. What is amazing about football is that no matter who you are, tall, short, skinny, or bulky, there was a place for you on the team. And before we knew it, we had all kinds of backgrounds on the team. Our coaches were American, US Embassy employees, our running back was American, our quarterback was Syrian, our cornerback was Omani, or Palestinians or Jordanians in every position. It didn't matter what your background was, everybody is welcome to the game. Football teaches us respect and humility. Many of the teams we played against, we would be tackling and hitting each other as hard as we can on the field. Then after the game, no matter the outcome, we would go out sightseeing and share a pizza or something. After each game, win or lose, we make 30 new friends. And to me, American football is the most amazing sport. It taught me many lessons that are important on and off the field, like discipline on and off the field, time management to make every second count, team spirit and trust in one another, and many more. In 2018, I was selected to represent Jordan in the YES Sports for Development and Peace workshop held in Kuwait, which sheds light on the importance of using sports as a tool for promoting peace and how to utilize it in social and economic development, with participants from over 20 different countries that play different sports, from soccer to basketball to swimming to dancing to ultimate frisbee. Each one brought in their unique take on the subject and brought in different ideas of how we can use sports to benefit our community.
Hi, I'm Ahmed Khawalde and I play American football. I'm from YES 2015-2016. I've been playing football for 3 years now. I play with the Amman Barracudas. Football is a great sport. I fell in love with the game when I was in the States, and when I had the opportunity to play here in Jordan, I was really excited. And once I came back, I just knew I had to play. Some of my favorite things about the game is, number one, it's a great way to vent. Whenever you're having a bad day or a bad week, it's just great for leaving everything on the field and leaving all your problems behind. Also, it always feels great to just step on the field for a game. You start to remember all your days in practice and the sprints you've gone through and all the drills, and you're excited and nervous, and the adrenaline is pumping through your body. So you just can't wait to just start playing. That's the best feeling in the world. You just can't describe it. I love being committed to my team and my teammates. It's really exciting, and it's fun to be part of a team that you're proud of, and being with a great group of young guys that are just ready and they want to have fun and also spread the culture of football here in Jordan. So you just feel proud of being part of the league. Football teaches us a lot of things. It needs a lot of commitment. You have to be a team player. You have to be there for your teammates and everything. Just celebrate together when you win and comfort each other when you lose. So you need to be a really good teammate all the time. And we all have to play with an edge. Just the mentality of it's just me versus you, so one of us is going to come out as a winner, and it's going to be me. I love that edge and that mentality. It really brings out the competitive side of everyone, and this is what football does, and this is why I love, and that's why I love just being part of things outside my comfort zone and exposing myself to other cultures.